This wasn't the strongest Flash episode we've had, but things are currently really shaken up and we need to establish a new team dynamic. Cisco with his references was killing it again tonight as usual. Cisco is our comic relief and adds so much levity to the show. I don't understand why Cisco and Caitlin are so down on themselves that they can't invent things without Wells. Cisco built a gold gun out of spare parts Snart gave him in no time. Cisco also invented the cold gun. They aren't giving themselves nearly enough credit. Although I do think if anything, Cisco and Caitlin should be more upset about their lab security. Iris just comes waltzing in like it's no big deal. Why can't the Reverse Flash do that and screw up Caitlin or Cisco while Barry is out? But I do want to say, when Cisco did create the anti-control device and he said, "We don't have any way to test it," did anyone scream, "Yes, you do"? Eileen is currently being mentally controlled in your metahuman prison. Seems like you would want to go through the effort of testing it on Eileen to make sure Barry wasn't going to his death. Iris actually wasn't that bad this episode. I'd be pissed if everyone knew my best friend's secret but me. They lied about Barry, they lied about her coworker, and that would be pretty hard to swallow. That being said, I would hope Iris would be like, "Yeah, okay, this sucks, you lied. But currently my boyfriend is kidnapped by the man I just figured out killed your mother, you lost your mentor, and a superpowered psycho wants to kill you. Maybe now is not the time to bring up my hurt emotions." I just want the sweet, lovable Iris from the comics who is a damn good journalist and helpful. It makes me worry if she does get with Barry, if she's going to complain about him saving people or find another way to make it about her. I also kind of didn't appreciate Iris yelling at them about how they make stuff all the time and why can't they figure it out now. Well, Iris, it's a psychic gorilla and a crazy man from the future with super speed. Like, this is a little different. But again, in general, I think Iris was doing a lot better this episode, and I do understand why she's so PO'd at them. The Eddie and Wells scenes were pretty good. Eddie with the "want to tell me what's going on," and Wells, "No." Best villain monologue ever. And man, Wells was digging in the knife. "The only thorn that is forgotten is you." That was cold. And then showing Eddie that Barry ends up with Iris and not him. He's like slowly trying to crush this man's spirit. Is this how we get Eddie going towards a villain? Is Wells going to create another accelerator explosion that causes Caitlin, Cisco, and Eddie to get powers along with the others? I also liked Wells having the red eyes while not wearing the suit. That was kinda scary. Is Wells' plan to have Barry chase him through the pipelines to generate enough speed force for him to get home? Gorilla Grodd was really well done, the CGI was excellent for TV, some of the best fights in the comics has been between Flash and Grodd, and the show writers were definitely getting the hype up. I'm not sure why Cisco didn't put a strap or something better to hold the anti-mind control device to Barry's head. I'm disappointed Barry's Falcon Punch didn't work either. Also, not sure why a second train came so soon after the first or how Barry knew it would. That was a bit odd. Not sure the train would keep going either when it hit a super big gorilla. You have to think it would derail the train or something. Joe's actor, though, did a phenomenal job. His acting, like just terrified behavior and crying, really sold how freaking scary Grodd is supposed to be. Joe is a pretty stoic guy, and he is just like breaking down. And for people that were upset about the power of love breaking the mind control for Barry, I mentioned this last review, but in the comics, Iris is a lightning rod for Barry. She can bring Barry back. She anchors him. So yeah, this was a CW kind of love drama thing, but this was also 100% comics. So again, this was a decent episode. It wasn't bad by any means, but I really think that we're just trying to re-establish a new team dynamic with what's going on with Wells. And I am hella excited about next week and the Arrow and Firestorm and all of them joining up with Barry.